really good. We didn't really know what to think. We just came from Hamburg last night, so by the time we got out of the show and everything, we none of us really got a lot of sleep. So showing up today, we're just like, oh man, we're tired. It's daytime. It always kind of feels a little different, you know, doing a daytime show versus nighttime indoors.
Yeah.
So all that, and we didn't even see like we did a quick line check when there was everyone else watching a different band. So we're like, I just don't know what it's going to be like. So when we go to play, walk around the curtain, there's just a huge group of people there waiting to watch us, and it was really cool. We all kind of, and I was like very stoked to see that. And, great crowd. Amazing weather out here, so it was nice. It was it felt really good.
It often rains here at this festival, so
really,
yeah, it does.
Yeah,
unfortunately, but it didn't today, so great.
That's great. Yeah, we've been here twice in the past, not Copenhell, but Copenhagen, and it's in the winter time, so I wasn't sure what to expect in the summer, but it's awesome. Yeah.
So why did you play the other 2 times?
Oh man, I cannot.
If you remember.
I can't remember the name of it.
It was
it's like multiple venues in kind of one compound sort of place. I'm not sure the venue names. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, they've been like every time we've been here, it's been a really good response. Just great crowds, and yeah, today was just set the bar even higher. I mean, it was very do-it-yourself kind of approach. We worked with a couple other people on a few songs, trying to just get as many influences as we can, but it was mostly just the 4 of us kind of in a living room for about a year, just hashing out different ideas and just seeing kind of what we could come up with and trying to just try as many new things as possible. And you know, we'd work on a heavy song one day, next to be like, let's try something else, let's just work and kind of go in the opposite direction and just see. I don't know. I came along with the band about 6 months prior to when we started making this album, so they were of the mindset, as I like. No one wanted to make the self-titled album part 2. It was let's take where that sound was and expand on it. Let's like, where can this go from here? And both with tones, with parts, song structures, just how can we like still sound like the same band but do something that we haven't heard before. So there's that sort of in the back of all of our minds, and just trying to spend as much time as we can, you know, turning over every rock more or less, every second of every lyric of everything, every drum hit, guitar note was all, you know, the 4 of us and our manager Will, who helps produce it with us. We're all going over every detail of it. So it's a very lengthy process, but we're super happy with what we have in the end, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to the next one for sure. No, it was that was a tiring one. We did that at El Paso Airport, and it was very late at night when we shot it, because we had to we couldn't actually get in the way of people that were traveling through the airport, and so the best time to do it was when no one would be there, which is super late at night. So yeah, it was kind of easy on our parts, because we had to look like we were tired and all that stuff, and I was exhausted. So it was real easy just to kind of you know, play the right part, so to speak. Yeah, the video turned out really, really well. The dancers we had did an amazing job. They I think her name's I might get it wrong, Tate. I know Mark's wife found her, and amazing choreography and all that stuff, and it came out really well. Oh no, I kind of assumed that was, you know, something that happened to like Beyonce and Lady Gaga. It's kind of, oh yeah, once you're a mega superstar, that's when that'll happen too. So it was very, like, I kind of didn't believe it at first. We were in driving from Prague to not Prague. We were driving from Warsaw to Prague, and in between that we were stuck in traffic, so I didn't have any service. Mark, our guitar player, had service, and he heard about that from our manager, and I kind of woke up. I'm hallucinating. I'm going back to sleep, and then as soon as I get service, my phone starts blowing up. You know, friends and family, and it was very real. So it
not just a dream.
Yeah, no, is very, very cool. Mostly, and I could probably speak on behalf of everybody, being able to kind of, it's like a gift we can give to our close friends and mostly like our families. People kind of seen the whole process from day one. It's this cool gift that we can give that, like, it's not actually ours to give. It's something that kind of happens. You know what I mean? Like, it's, but it's almost like it meant more to them than it did to us. Like, it was huge for us, but to our families, it was like the coolest thing in the world, and that's always really cool to see and cool to hear. Yeah. Try very hard to do something original, and it's something that we're very proud of, and that we don't feel like we're just sounding like another version of this other band that it's already been, like, if we wanted to do that, we would just listen to that band. We wouldn't try to write the same, just trying to do something unique and different. I feel like that would be my guess. But I mean, there might be some people that would listen to us and think that we sound like some other band, but to us, we try to just do our own thing. And I feel like that, I don't know, that's where you see bands that stand out, as bands that kind of they're taking the flag in their own direction, and then other people will follow. And that's what we are trying to do. So.